Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Pak Wawan Dewanto. My name is Teguh Wicaksono. Today I will be presenting my mid-exam assignment for the course Management of Innovation, Technology, and Entrepreneurship. The title of this presentation is Innovation in Business, where I will analyze and compare two companies, which is Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia, from the perspective of business model innovation, innovation management, technology commercialization, and corporate entrepreneurship. The goal is to extract key insight and strategic lesson from each company's innovation model while aligning them with theoretical frameworks we've learned throughout this course. Here is the outline of today's presentation. We'll begin with a brief introduction to frame the purpose of this comparative study between Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia. Next, we'll go into the company profile, exploring each organization background, industry position, and innovation context. This presentation begins with a comparative innovation study between Salesforce, a global SaaS leader, and Telkom Indonesia, the nation's largest telecom and digital infrastructure provider. The purpose of this analysis is separated into sections. First, to compare how each company structures and executes innovation, and second, to identify lesson and strategic implication based on their approaches. We will explore four key themes that are central to innovation management. The first is business model innovation, the second is technology commercialization, and the third is open innovation, and fourth is leadership and corporate entrepreneurship. These themes are directly aligned with our learning in the Management, Innovation, Technology, and Entrepreneurship course, and we will serve as the framework for analysis throughout the presentation. Salesforce was founded in 1999 and is headquartered in San Francisco, California, under the leadership of Mark Benioff. The company has become a global leader in enterprise software, particularly in the field of customer relationship management. Salesforce is widely recognized as the pioneer of the software as a service, or we call SaaS model. By delivering cloud-based CRM solution, it revolutionized how software is deployed, accessed, and scaled across industries. Today, Salesforce serves customers across the globe with an extensive reach, and its growth is anchored in a strong culture of innovation, fueling continuous platform expansion, ecosystem development, and digital transformation for business of all sizes. Salesforce innovation strategy is built on a multi-dimensional foundation that integrates technology, culture, and strategic expansion. At the center is the customer 360 platform, which unifies sales, marketing, and service functions into a single integrated cloud-based system. This allows organizations to deliver personalized and seamless customer experiences at scale. One of Salesforce's key differentiators in the CRM space. Another pillar of Salesforce innovation is its strategic acquisition. Acquisitions such as Slack, MuleSoft, and Tableau are not only absorbed into the core platform but are strategically integrated to enhance functionality, data connectivity, and collaboration across the enterprise. Driving all of this is a set of core values including trust, customer success, equality, and sustainability. These values are not just slogans, they are operationalized through company policies, innovation programs, and global initiatives. Lastly, Salesforce cultivates an innovation ecosystem through initiatives like Trailhead, a learning platform that empowers employees and partners with skills for innovation, and App Exchange, a marketplace that invites external developers to contribute and commercialize applications within the Salesforce environment. Together, these elements demonstrate how Salesforce doesn't just innovate internally, it builds a system that enables others to innovate with them, which is central to the platform-based innovation models we've explored in management, innovation technology, and entrepreneurship. Telkom Indonesia, established in 1965 and headquartered in Jakarta, is the country's largest telecommunication provider. Under the leadership of Riri Adriansyah, Telkom has expanded beyond its legacy as a state-owned telco to become a key player in Indonesia digital transformation. Currently, Telkom is undergoing a major digital transformation, shifting from a traditional telecommunication operator into a digital service company. This evolution focuses on delivering integrated digital platform for both consumer and enterprise markets. One of the most notable moves is the launch of the 5-bold move strategy, which include initiatives such as Infraco, Digico, and Dataco, designed to unlock business value through infrastructure consolidation, digital innovation, and data monetization. In line with this transformation, Telkom has launched platforms like IndiHome and My IndiHome, which combine broadband access with bundled digital services, enhancing customer engagement and creating new revenue models. This transformation reflects Telkom's ambition to remain relevant and competitive in a rapidly evolving digital company, positioning itself not just as a telco but as a national digital enabler. Telkom Indonesia innovation strategy is multifaceted and reflects a structured approach to reposition itself from a traditional telco into a national digital ecosystem. First, the digital ecosystem is being built through solutions like Big Box, Padi UMKM, and New Centrix. These platforms enable monetization beyond connectivity and provide scalable digital services for various market segments. Second, the 5-bold move strategy represents a deliberate corporate transformation framework. Each unit is tasked with unlocking specific value layers, from infrastructure sharing and digital services bundling to data monetization and enterprise innovation acceleration. Third, Telkom's innovation platforms serve to stimulate entrepreneurship and venture building from within the company. These platforms are aligned with open innovation principles and empower employees to solve internal and market-driven problems. Finally, Telkom's strategic focus on government and enterprise services position it as a backbone for digital transformation across national priority sectors such as education, health, and governance. This slide compares the business model innovation strategy of Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia using the business model canvas framework. Starting with Salesforce, the company adopts a platform-first model, positioning itself not just as a software vendor but as an innovation enabler for others. Its App Exchange creates an open ecosystem where partners can co-develop and monetize apps. Then the core revenue comes from SaaS subscription, complemented by partner commission and services. This model supports scalability, speed of innovation, and adaptability across industries. In contrast, Telkom Indonesia maintains an infrastructure-heavy model, but is shifting toward digital convergence through bundling broadband with digital platforms. Its business model is evolving from traditional connectivity into platform-based service like Big Box and New-Centrics. The FMC strategy, as a part of the Five Bold Moves, drives convergence between mobile and fixed service, enhancing monetization of its large infrastructure base. While Salesforce focus on agility and platform extensibility, Telkom's innovation is more centralized, focused on leveraging national infrastructure and expanding vertically into government and enterprise segment. Both models show a clear departure from selling static products to enabling ecosystem-based value creation. Okay, when it comes to commercializing technology, Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia take different approaches reflecting their operational maturity and strategic focus. Starting with Salesforce, the company aggressively drives growth through strategic technology acquisition. Platforms like Slack, MuleSoft, and W are not just absorbed but deeply integrated into a broader customer 360 ecosystem. These acquisitions are then monetized through Salesforce ISV ecosystem via AppExchange, enabling third parties to build and sell solutions. Meanwhile, Telkom Indonesia technology commercialization strategy is rooted in monetizing internal platforms such as Big Box and New-Centrics. These services are valuable but tend to focus more on infrastructure commercialization. A key difference is that Telkom underutilizes its internal intellectual property. Many innovations generated through programs like AIM or Amuba are not scaled or commercialized beyond pilot phase. As a result, commercialization is often tied to asset utilization, not intangible value creation like in Salesforce. This slide compares how Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia implement open innovation as a strategic lever for growth and capability building. Starting with Salesforce, the company is an example of open innovation in a platform-based environment. Through AppExchange, Salesforce opens its infrastructure to third-party developers, allowing them to build and commercialize apps within the Salesforce ecosystem. Salesforce also invests in Trailblazer communities who contribute to product enhancement and API usage. This not only extends Salesforce reaches but reinforce customer lock-in through shared innovation ownership. Okay, on the other hand, Telkom Indonesia open innovation model has both internal and external component. Internally, programs like Amuba and Indigo serve as incubation platform to encourage employee-led to startup-driven innovation. While they show potential, scalability beyond prototypes remains a challenge due to organizational rigidity. External, Telkom partners with government and national initiative such as Padi UMKM to foster ecosystem-wide impact, especially in underserved segments. In summary, Salesforce demonstrates a more fluid, decentralized, and revenue-linked open innovation strategy, while Telkom's model is more institutionalized and policy-driven, with high relevance for national development but lower agility in commercialization. For Telkom to accelerate, need to embedding co-creation incentive and reducing internal friction will be key. This slide compares how leadership vision and corporate entrepreneurship are embedded into innovation strategy at Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia. Starting with Salesforce, innovation is tightly linked to the leadership style of its founder and CEO, Mark Benioff. He cultivates a value based on culture emphasizing trust, inclusion, agility, and customer success. This leadership approach the organization, fostering psychological safety and experimentation. One of Salesforce's strongest mechanism is Trailhead, a structured platform for upskilling, certifying, and empowering employee. On the other hand, Telkom Indonesia shows a more structured but slower moving approach. Initiative like AIM and Amuba are designed to internal innovation by allowing employees to develop solutions within a safe testing environment. While leadership commitment exists, the execution pace and agility gap remains visible when compared to Salesforce. To move toward a more entrepreneurial culture, Telkom must accelerate validation cycles, enables cross-functional autonomy, and promote a cultural shift. Okay, from this comparison between Salesforce and Telkom Indonesia, we can see that innovation is not just about technology, it's about leadership, mindset, and how the company is organized. Salesforce is a great example of how company can grow through platform-based innovation. Instead of building everything on their own, they invite thousands of third-party developers through App Exchange, turning Salesforce into a whole ecosystem. This success is also driven by Mark Benioff leadership. Salesforce is also strong in commercializing acquired technologies. Platforms like Slack and Mulesoft aren't just integrated, but they are monetized as a part of Salesforce services. On the other hand, Telkom Indonesia is still in the middle of its transformation. Programs like AIM and Amuba are great steps to support employee-driven innovation, but many good ideas get stuck due to internal bureaucracy and slow process. To move faster, Telkom needs to give teams more freedom, faster validation processes, and better support. In conclusion, Salesforce grows by being fast, open, and collaborative, while Telkom needs to build more agility, reduce internal barriers, and strengthen its innovation culture. Innovation is not just about tech, it's about people, speed, and openness to new ideas. Okay, that's all for my presentation today. I hope this is will be clear about our course management of innovation, technology, and entrepreneurship. Thank you.